Hey deep divers, welcome back to Deep Dive Disney. My name is Eric and I wanted to address the rumors going around and the speculation happening regarding the new Disneyland expansion. Did you hear? Disneyland's adding a third park. Okay, so I lied. They're not. There's no plans for a third park. That is a huge rumor going around. It is a huge bit of speculation. Basically, this is nothing new. Disneyland has been wanting to do this kind of expansion for a while. The city of Anaheim has been standing in the way of that because they placed some restrictions a while back on Disneyland's properties and what it can be used for. So basically, Disneyland has a lot of existing area and a lot of existing land that they own that is zoned for parking only. Cannot be used for retail, cannot be used for theme park, cannot be used for dining. It is zoned specifically for that purpose. And that has really locked Disney in to what they're able to do and how much they're able to expand, because they obviously need a place to put all of our cars, don't they? The announcement, what they're doing right now, is very, very smart on Disneyland's part, if you ask me, because they're basically making a little bit of a power play, a political power play. Right now, Anaheim is hurting. It is expected as a city to run at a $108 million deficit this year. And a huge portion of that is because there are no tourists coming to Disneyland. And Anaheim, I think, got a little big for their britches over the years and has been like, oh, we'd be fine without Disneyland. There's plenty of other things to do here. And right now they're kind of realizing, no, not really. So what's happening is Disneyland is making a political push. They want these zoning laws removed. They want to be able to do and expand with their land as they see fit. They've released some preliminary artist renderings and sketches of what the area could look like if the expansion is allowed to happen. Now, this is nothing new. I should say that. When I worked for Disneyland in 2016, 2017, at that point, there was talk about Disneyland expanding across Harbor Boulevard with a sky bridge, a pedestrian bridge that would go over Harbor Boulevard, and that there would either be a new parking structure or possibly a new hotel across the street from Disneyland where there are existing hotels right now. Some of the Good Neighbor hotels are there. Disneyland either planned to or has purchased land and some of those hotels already in order to demolish and then build whatever they see fit there. So a lot of the retailers and other area businesses are worried or were worried about that sky bridge, saying that it would cut dramatically into their foot traffic. But I think they're realizing now that some foot traffic is better than no foot traffic. So as of right now, there are no blueprints. There are no definite plans for anything regarding that expansion. It could be a new hotel. It could be a third gate. It could be a new dining district. It could be a new Disney Springs. There are plenty of opportunities and possibilities for what it could be. But right now it's not anything, and it isn't planned to be anything. It's basically Disney going, hey, we're going to release this, get everybody buzzing about it, getting everybody really excited about the possibilities of what this could be, to put pressure on Anaheim as a city to allow them to change these zoning laws that they have. So yes, it's exciting. Yes, it's possible that it could be a huge expansion to both California Adventure and Disneyland Park, as well as a new hotel or possibly new dining district. There's a lot of possibilities of what this could be, but nothing definitive yet. And it's not an announcement of an expansion. It's an announcement of a desire to expand. They cannot do what they want to do. They cannot do what has been proposed in these plans until Anaheim lifts these restrictions. So in looking at these renderings and maps that they've released, again, it all says it's for illustrative purposes only. Nothing is definitive here. Across Harbor Boulevard is the possible new parking area. That is sitting where one of those existing Good Neighbor hotels is currently. So that would be demolished, and then that sky bridge would go across into the Esplanade between the two parks and downtown Disney and that whole area. So we can see on the back there is possible expansion area for Disneyland and California Adventure surrounding the Disneyland Hotel and Disney's Paradise Pier. I think one of the benefits and one of the pushes here, now again, this is just my speculation based on what I know and what I've experienced having worked there, but what I assume they're going to want to do by this expansion around the Disneyland Hotel and Disney's Paradise Pier is to try to do kind of what they've done with the Grand Californian, in that it will feel that you can walk out of the hotel directly into the park, and that there will be some sort of magic directly around you at all times in those hotels to kind of envelop them in the magic. Diagonally across from the park, we see across Harbor Boulevard and Catella, there's another new area in the bottom right corner of this map that is showing a possible retail dining and entertainment area, as well as a hotel and a possible theme park experience in there as well. So that is what people are speculating could be the third gate. It does not seem to me that it would be enough room. But it's possible. You know, it's one of those kind of blue sky moments. They need to be able to expand to not only increase capacity of the park, but also to create new attractions. You know, people complain so much about the overlays and, you know, making Tower of Terror Guardians of the Galaxy, making the Submarine Voyage Nemo, but they don't really have much of a choice. There is so little room for them to fully expand into making new attractions and new areas that they really can't. So yes, it's very exciting potentially, but nothing yet. If you want to keep tabs on the project or also find out more about the zoning laws that are kind of preventing all this from happening, they have created a website, disneylandforward.com, which is kind of a multi-year projection of what they want to do and what they hope to do should these zoning laws get changed. So that's how I feel about it right now. I personally think it's exciting, and I would love to see more lands in Disneyland and more area for people to enjoy in both of those parks. There are plenty of rumors going around already about Disneyland getting either a Toy Story land or a Tron area, or, you know, some of the existing areas that have been popular in other parks and kind of cloning them into Disneyland here. Now, while that would be fine, I would personally rather see them, you know, create something new for the parks. This idea of kind of cloning areas and rides from park to park to park, to me, really negates the reason to go to the other parks. You know, some of the exciting things for me always coming to Disneyland, having kind of Walt Disney World been my home park for so long, the excitement for me was going on these attractions that you know so well and then seeing something different, or you take a turn that you weren't expecting. That for me was the exciting part. So to just simply clone an existing area from another park and throw it in here, I think is a huge mistake and a waste of the potential of what this could be. So keep tabs on it. It's exciting stuff, and we'll see what happens. We'll keep you updated. In the meantime, we will have another new video coming out on Tuesday, and see you real soon. Bye.